In honor of Black History Month, Dr. Umar Johnson answers questions about polygamy. I've seen him on the Breakfast Club recently, and he's very articulate and smart. And he's pretty much like the Black Nick Fuentes.
Tamir, what are your views on polygamy? Okay. Now, you want to get me in trouble with the ladies, Tamir. Tamir donated $5, so he's entitled to have his question answered. What are your views on polygamy? Tamir, let me say it this way.
Ew!
In America, in the United States of America, if we married every able-bodied black man to every able-bodied black woman, there would be 2 million black women left without a husband. Let me say this again. This is the premise of why I support.
Because 1 in 3 black men are in jail and black men die sooner. Victim of violent crimes. I see what he's saying.
Support polygamy. To rebuild the black community, not to fulfill anybody's appetite for lust. I want to be clear. If you married every able-bodied black man to an able-bodied black woman, there will be 2 million. I didn't say 1,000. I didn't say 200,000. I said if you married every black man to a black woman, there would be 2 million black women left without a husband. And my question to the black community,
what are you going to do with them?
My question to those who do not want to entertain the polygynous conversation, what are we to tell our 2 million black sisters here in America?
Go fuck a white guy.
What are we to tell them when there's no men remaining to become their husbands? What do we tell them? You know what they're going to do? Let me tell you what's going to happen. And this has nothing to do with morals or ethics. This is sociology, the behavior of groups. Those women are going to share other women's husbands. You know why? Because there's not enough to go around. This is a numerical, political, sociological reality. There's not enough able-bodied black men to go around. And guess what, Tom?
And remember, chat, the average American woman weighs 170 pounds. The average African-American black woman, she weighs 187 pounds. Average African-American woman. The average African-American woman weighs approximately 187 pounds, bro. The average black woman has 17 pounds on me. Isn't that crazy?
Tamir, when you account for the incarcerated black men, because we didn't account for that, when you account for the homosexual brothers, and when you account for the transgender brothers, guess what? That 2 million goes up even higher, probably closer to 3 million black women won't have a husband. So what are we going to do for those 2 to 3 million black women who don't have a husband?
And they're all, on average, 187 pounds, man.
You have to.
Bunch of single fatties running around.
They have a God-given right to be married. They have a God-given right to have a husband. They have a God-given right to have children. So what do you do for them? And if our beautiful black sisters have an answer, I'll love to hear it, as long as the answer is realistic.
They don't have a realistic answer.
And reasonable.
Egotistical. Social media has made them all think that they're queens, they're 10s, they're perfect, they all deserve a high value man. It's just, but this is why Dr. Umar is necessary, to ask these questions.
Telling them to go to Africa and get a husband when most of them don't even think they're African, it's not realistic or reasonable.
It's not happening.
Keep in mind, a lot of our sisters here in the States have bought into this ridiculous notion that they don't come from Africa, right? They were already here. So since they're not African, they're not going to the Caribbean to get a husband. They're not going to Africa to get a husband. So what do we do with the 2 million unmarried black women who want families? You're going to have to let some people share. Because if you don't create a system of sharing, they will create a de facto dysfunctional system of sharing, and that is exactly what we have in America.
Everything on my Explore page is glorifying cheating.
Once we create a system of polygyny, men can stop lying, and women can stop sneaking. I'm going to say it again. Once we create a respectable, accountable, responsible system of polygyny.
Chat, type of 1 if you agree, type of 2 if you disagree.
Men can stop lying and women can stop sneaking.
Because a lot of the Christian people, and I think Dr. Umar, he's not a Christian, but he does believe in God. You guys get really mad when I talk about me wanting to have multiple wives, multiple baby mothers, or multiple wives. But this is the reality. There's a lot of women that aren't going to be able to share the man that they end up wanting to. So where do these women go? Should they settle or should they share the man that they want? For everybody who's typing 2, if you disagree, then what's the solution?
Now, let me say this. I've had sisters tell me that, Dr. Umar, I've been in a polygamous arrangement.
Oh, yeah.
My man had 2 women, 3 women, 4 women. Dr. Umar, I was taken advantage of in my polygamous. Well, here's what I want you to know. If you did not consent to the relationship, it was not polygynous. That's what I call monogamous. Polygamous and monogamous are 2 different things.
Did he mean to say it like that, chat? Was that? I don't even think he meant to do that, but you heard it, right?
Monogamous.
On Black History Month?
Polygamous and monogamous are 2 different things.
Why are you saying it like that?
Polygamy and monogamy.
It's monogamy. It's monogamy, bro. What the fuck?
Monogamy. That's a word that Dr. Umar coined.
Okay.
My nigga.
Okay.
Me. My nigga me. My nigga me is a man with multiple women. That's not polygamy. Polygamy is not a man with multiple relationships. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something. Polygamy is not a man with multiple women. Because a pimp has multiple women. A pimp has multiple women. A serial monogamous has multiple women.
What?
Polygamy is not simply having multiple women. That's monogamy. My niggas and me. My nigga me. Okay? Polygamy is a relationship where the man has multiple families with women who are all in agreement and collaboration with one another. Let me say it again. In order for it to be polygamy, the women have a relationship with one another. Let me say it again. In order for it to be polygamy,
okay, I heard you.
The women must have a relationship with one another. Let me say it again. In order...
I get the point. No, Brett said, kid said, have you heard of Tommy Sotomayor? El Fresh. Yeah, I have. Put some videos in the Discord. I'll watch it tomorrow.
For it to be polygamy, the women must have a relationship with each other. If I got 5 women, 5 baby mamas, 5 women I'm sleeping with, that's not polygamy. You know why? For it to be polygamy, those women must know about each other. They must be willing to make the family system work. They must collaborate with each other. They must enter into a sisterhood. If there's no sisterhood amongst the women, it is not polygamous. If there is no sisterhood amongst the women, it is not polygamous. If there is no...
Okay, bro. What the fuck, man?
Positive, productive, progressive sisterhood amongst the women, it is not polygamous. I want you sisters to understand me. When you tell me you was in a polygamous situation, no, you were not. You were simply in a situation where the man had multiple relationships. In polygyny, there is one family and one sisterhood. You did not have that. So you were not in a polygynous situation. You were in a monogamous situation. Okay? In order to be polygamy, there must be a sisterhood among positive, productive, or progressive. That was not polygyny. That was monogamy. I hope that answered your question, Tymair. Let's see who else we have here. Jakari Richardson, $8. Thank you, Jakari. Sister K, is that a brother or a sister? I think that's a sister. Sister K, $5. Can we have a phone conference?
Okay, moving on.
That's it.
Your job?